Once again, welcome back to another episode on the CYL podcast, the podcast where we help you challenge your limits. Today I will be your host, Miracle. Joined with me is my lovely and beautiful co-host, Jay. And we have a special guest in the building. May.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
May, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm honored to be here. And yeah.
How was your week so far?
My week's been great. I've been productive.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having fun. And I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, I want to take the time to fully appreciate you and thank you for coming on to this episode.
Thank you.
It really means a lot. Tell us a bit about yourself. Like your hobbies, what you're passionate about, your background.
I like meeting new people. I like knowing about their interests. I like having fun and having a laugh, mainly. Yeah, and I love the arts mainly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me kind of summarize a little bit.
What type of arts do you love?
Music, production, or cinema. Yeah.
Nice.
Funny you mentioned cinema. What's your favorite cinematics? Like your top favorite 3 cinematics?
The Life of Pi first.
Good choice.
Avatar.
Banging.
And I'll just pick a random one, but maybe Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah.
I have never seen that movie.
Never heard of it, but we should check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
What about you, Miracle? Top 3 movies or series? It can go either way.
Series. Big Bang Theory. Power. And Prison Break.
Okay.
What about you?
What about you?
Okay, so I'm gonna do movie, series, and then movie.
Oh.
First movie, Avatar.
Okay.
Favorite series, Empire.
Okay.
It's kind of like Power.
Yeah.
Okay.
And third movie, I think, would be Tarzan. I just love Tarzan.
What do you love about Tarzan?
Oh. First of all, the soundtrack from that movie, epic. The animation, epic.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the animation, not the real life.
Yeah.
Disney, don't ever do it.
And the
real life
music
Tarzan.
you talking about, Phil Collins.
Yeah. I love Phil Collins. I love his voice. I love the way he just,
One of the best songs of all time.
One of the best.
Of his.
It's from the Tarzan movie. I'm not sure what it's called, but
It's not In the Air, is it?
no, it's like
That's not the Tarzan movie.
You'll Be in My Arms or something. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. Yeah, but
Sweet.
yeah, those are my favorite.
Like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would be some of your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobby is poetry.
Wow.
Poetry. I'm a poet. Just poetry and songwriting. Going to the gym. Exercise is a big passion of mine. It's really important for me to keep fit.
Yeah, and
keep active.
Yeah.
And also meeting new people as well.
Yeah. What about you?
My favorite hobbies, I like to draw. I like the digital art. I actually started digital art not long ago, but those are one of my favorite passions, and I also love hanging out with my friends, and I love podcasting.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Podcasting is
Nice.
it's a passion that I picked up when I went to college, and I'll talk more about that later.
Yeah,
on. So
do.
how did you get into production in both sound and cinematics?
Well, I piqued interest around 2019, just around COVID times. And me and my best friend, Rebecca, would be on the phone a lot with each other, sometimes to like 18 hours. And she started writing poetry, like you, kind of songwriting. Before that, I had no idea about production or anything. And she'd tell me about how she loves the making of like a complete poetic kind of piece, or if you want to call it rap or lyrics or
Like,
whatever. And I got so intrigued because she was so good at it. She'd like write almost 20 in under an hour, and it was pretty impressive.
Impressed.
Yeah, and I was just like, I didn't know you had this talent.
Okay.
And then that's when we kind of started talking about artistry, and she had her own artist name, which is Persephone. She kind of broke that down for me, and I was like, I need to kind of see where my artistry resides and what kind of contribution I can make towards arts. And then I realized that I don't particularly love being at the forefront of things.
You like more being the background.
Yeah,
of things,
yeah.
producing stuff.
Yeah, so then that's when I decided to make a production company, which is called Wolfie Beats Productions.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we kind of talk with each other. She would guide me and coach me through my side of the business, I suppose, and then I'd kind of help her through encouragement and stuff like that with her artistry as well.
Yeah.
So I guess that's when I kind of I leaned more into it. And then I decided to do a course in the Windmill, which is in Ringsend. And they do this screenwriting and script play. That's when I was like, okay, so I don't have to just stick to music. I can start...
You can kind of broaden your area. Yeah.
And I was like, I love movies. So I started writing a script for a movie, which it could take me 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it's a good movie idea.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
So I'm developing it more and more in my consciousness and in my dreams as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I kind of came to just generalize production.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have to know.
Yeah.
I can't say right now.
It's in progress.
It's in progress. I know what it's about. I just can't
but you just can't.
close that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
it.
So 2030 something. That's when your movie's coming out.
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be sooner.
Right.
Jot it down. Write it in your notes. Yeah.
I'll do just that. Trust me. So you mentioned, Miracle mentioned in the beginning of this episode that you are an amputee. You have a very cool leg, by the way.
Thank you.
Could you just tell us a bit more about that? If you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. Well, I have an exterior leg that helps me function like a normal leg would. It's very engineered to kind of mimic the same motion. And I could break down the science of it, but I don't know.
Okay, just
Right, okay.
a little bit.
It works with hydraulics. So they update it every now and then, like 3 to 4 years, depending on how much you use it.
Yeah.
It's like most top grade technology ever to date.
Yeah.
Not that the original wasn't. They've just kind of given it more of
A boost.
a boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing, honestly. There's nothing really bad I can say about it. Obviously, sometimes it's not the easiest. You'll get wears and tears, but other than that, I feel pretty amazing on it. I feel like an athlete.
Yeah.
Out running me and Miracle on the wheelchair. That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a life changer. I wish it was more accessible to a lot of countries, third world countries, or not even just third world countries, but just every corner of the region.
Yeah, especially to people who need it.
Who need it, exactly, yeah.
I get you. So, how does living with a prosthetic impact your life compared to before, when you didn't have the prosthetic?
One thing is, you don't notice until it's gone. And the thing is, you realize, not that you were ungrateful, but how little thought it took to see the simplicity of simple motion. Yeah. So that's about it. Other than that, I'm super grateful to, even sometimes I'll want to like run up the stairs, even though people are like, don't do that. But I will jump down the stairs and I will parkour. I will parkour.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never seen parkour on prosthetic. Maybe after this episode you could do some parkour for us.
Yeah, you could.
Damn, that would be interesting.
Yeah,
for real.
I will definitely parkour. It's interesting because then it kind of teaches you about your physical strength, which is like what you do have to like even know your hand strength or your arm strength. So now I know about my upper body strength, or even just like, I don't know, acrobats. It's the simplest things. Like, because I know even you do it as well. You know how to use your upper body a lot, where you have that kind of upper core strength.
Yeah, I'm more focused on my upper body strength.
Yeah.
It's just building that up goes a long way.
Yeah. I love yoga for it. Or yoga.
Nice.
Yoga's amazing.
Hey.
People think it's like so boring.
No.
It builds so much core, especially for being more flexible. And if you're flexible, then you can build on that core. But don't quote me on that.
I'll try not.
I'm not a specialist.
So we come from the same area. I've always seen you around the area. This was way before we actually got to being friends.
We met. Do you know how we met? Do you know how I know you? I know you because of you know Kayla, my little sis.
Yeah.
Mars,
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know him. She'd always talk to me. She'd be like, Jay's the coolest guy. You have to meet him. We're always chilling together at the skate park.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you have to meet Jay. Before I even saw you, she'd always talk about you. And then one time I saw you guys walking back.
Yeah. I think that was the first time I actually seen you. I was like, should I talk to her? But you were walking past me, and I was walking back home. So I was like, there's no time. But
one time I did see you with Mars as well. Yeah. And you guys kind of waved at me, but I had to like bounce.
Yeah. 'Cause busy times, isn't it? Yeah. But it's crazy, and now you're on a podcast.
Now on the
A
podcast.
turn of events.
Yeah.
It's
God
crazy.
is good.
Well,
All the
it's
time.
been honestly a pleasure knowing you as a friend
Thank
and
you.
just
It's
knowing you
been-
as a
it's-
person. You're very inspirational.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
Honestly,
Yeah.
for real. So, Miracle,
One question.
Mhm.
I'm curious to know this because Jay and I we're born watchers. We go out every day, and sometimes random people come up to us asking us, "Do we need help?" And we're like, "No, we push them away.
Yeah.
We
well,
push
not push them like.
no
Shove them now.
We just say we don't need help.
Yeah.
back up." No, we just politely decline the help they're offering. So I'm curious to know, does that happen to you?
Mhm. It does happen to me. Sometimes if I feel like it's not authentic, I reject it. Even if I do need it in that instance, I'll just kind of kindly decline and try to figure out another way to do it, or ask for help from someone that's a little bit more genuine. But other than that, I'm a little bit stubborn, so I like to kind of have that, be independent, and have that kind of, even to my own detriment, but to have that kind of perseverance to see my own limit, because I know that isn't where my limit is.
You try to push past those
Yeah.
limits. Yeah.
Mhm.
So in what way would you say, because you said they're not genuine,
Yeah.
like, could you just elaborate a little bit on that? Because I don't tend to pick up on things like that. When
Okay.
someone comes up and asks me, do I need help, I just say yeah or no. I don't really think about stuff like that. So
It's been through a lot of like weeding it in and out of watching human character through a lot of years, and kind of differentiating which one matches and doesn't match. But to see if somebody is genuine towards you is to have that empathy instead of pity. You know?
yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Some
Okay.
people just
Very, very interesting that you pick up on social.
social cues.
Thank you. Thank you. Like what Jay said, because I have a hard. Sometimes I have a hard time picking up on social cues, from people, especially when they just feel like they need to help me. I suppose they have to help me because I'm in a wheelchair that they think I cannot do
Yeah.
stuff myself. So I really struggle in seeing that. That's my biggest challenge I'm facing right now. I'm curious to know, what are some of your challenges and how do you overcome them?
Some of mine would be, sometimes I have this very very perplexing kind of situation with my disability, where sometimes I present as more than able, and somebody cannot identify straight away my disability.
Yeah.
And then I'll get treated differently because I'm not doing the same task as everybody else. Like even one time I had a job, the whole time they didn't know that I had an amputation the whole time. So I was supposed to keep up in that kind of sense but I did.
Yeah.
But I realized that I like to reach higher than not necessarily that I should or shouldn't, but that I do anyway, just a mere observation. But sometimes I'll get people that are more hastily with me, like say if I'm going up the stairs on the bus. Because I like to sit upstairs. I like to sit upstairs.
Me too.
But then someone might...
Hold up.
Hold up.
What? Guys, sorry.
Wait.
I just Miracle. Can I ask you how?
Wait. Let me just clarify. Me too, but unfortunately, I can't.
I feel that deeply. No, I got you straight away. When you said that, I got it. Yeah.
I had to take a minute to digest what he said. Yeah.
He says me too. That makes sense. He wants to do. He likes it too. Yeah. But some people get confused on why I'm slower, or say if this is one scenario that happens all the time. Say if like there's a long flight of stairs, and somebody's coming down, and I'll look at them and I'm not, they can't see it or whatever. And then I'll go, no, come down. And they're like, no, you come up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, trust me, I'm a lot slower. And every time I say that, they think it's a joke, like a funny joke. And I don't have enough time to explain why I'm slow.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, trust me, I'm a lot slower. I'm like, come down. And they think I'm just being like generous, which is true because I don't want them to like watch me for a good 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The stairs.
Okay.
Slowly, gradually.
Yeah.
But that's like one of the most minor challenges that I have. The main one would be accessibility to like buildings. If there's an elevator, if there's an escalator, if it's just long flights of stairs, or if my friend's living in an apartment and they only have stairs up to the 12th floor, and then we're just doing that. Depending on the bathroom facilities. What else? There's a couple of things where you notice that society isn't completely made for everybody.
Exactly. There's something I always say to Miracle. Stairs are me and Miracle greatest arch
Nemesis.
Come on.
Nemesis.
And I think it's actually funny enough because I think that's a similarity in a challenge that the three of us kind of face.
Yeah.
Stairs, accessibility, going somewhere where it's like, even like going to a different county where there's not enough accessibility and you have to, for me especially, I don't know but cobblestones, simple stones.
Yes.
Really, really
Oh my God.
man.
And then if it rains, the slipperiness for me is, I'm like, I'm going to fall and break my neck.
It can be really, really scary sometimes.
It's so scary. And then I'm doing this and everyone's like, why is she walking like that? Yeah.
One, the rain is my favorite because then I can do skits.
Oh, skids. Damn. Skiddies. I think that's actually very interesting that you find going like the accessibility part. Yeah.
Yeah. It is pretty hard.
That,
Stairs, nemesis. Number one nemesis, yeah.
So, man, have you got any words of wisdom you want to bestow on us, or any questions, any thoughts at all?
Okay, I could start with a question each, and
okay.
if God allows me to give me some wisdom to say.
God, please give her some wisdom.
Yeah.
Shoot away.
What did you find was the most like light bulb moment that you were grateful for your condition?
Okay.
That's deep.
Yeah. One sec. I say, this this con this condition I have has made me see life differently, like from a different perspective. I can see the struggles of being in a wheelchair, and like someday when I do stand up and walk, I can I can relate to people. This condition has made me like appreciate life so much more.
Yeah.
Like not many not many people who have CP can say that, and I'm blessed enough to say that, because when my friends or anybody, and I'm talking anybody, they can even see me from space. They can see my teeth every day. I'm smiling. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I get to wake up every morning, face new challenges I haven't faced, learn a bit more about myself, what I can, what I cannot do, and learn to accept myself as I am, not trying to change the things I cannot control, but learning to control the things I can, like
Amen. That was a Bible
Yeah.
verse. Yeah.
Damn.
exactly.
Yeah. For me, just with my CP, before I used to like question God, why is it that I got this condition? I actually went through a lot of like faith crisis, like asking my God, why is it that everyone in my family can walk and I'm not walking? And this, that, like, why can't I not play football? Why am I different from my friends? But when I came to Ireland, I had a revelation of some sorts. I was like, because back then in Africa, I didn't really know much people with cerebral palsy. So I always felt like I was the weird kid, you know. But now that I'm in Ireland, I'm like, damn. Like, I see people on wheelchairs every day going about living their lives.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not the only one that is facing these challenges. For example, I got my best friend over there.
Yes, sir.
We in this together. I got you. I got other friends, you know. So I'm grateful because I feel like maybe if I didn't have CP, I wouldn't have gone to meet all these great people. I would have been maybe ignorant. I would have been maybe a bit arrogant about people's feelings and people's conditions. But now where I'm more sympathetic, is that the word? I'm more empathetic, yeah. I'm more passionate about other, and I want to get to know other people's condition. So I'm more open-minded.
Yeah. Exactly. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
What did I feel? Just a bit of discernment that I felt when you were talking would be, I felt both of your gratitudes. The main thing I would say that came out of what I'd gone through as well. I felt grateful for my condition, for it showed me to be grateful beyond my physical body, to be grateful for my mind, my passion to love and understand somebody before judging.
Yeah.
And just to appreciate hardship, to be honest with you. I actually wouldn't know how to be more appreciative for character if it wasn't for that aspect. Yeah. And I love your character. You're you're such a brilliant mind. You're so intelligent. You're funny, and I appreciate yours as well, and your friendship.
Thank you.
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for what happened to me and for God. So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
We gotta give praise.
yeah.
We appreciate that.
We gotta wake up and thank God.
Yeah.
Seriously, because it's crazy.
Every day.
Anyways, I think that's all we have for today. I want to thank you guys, the listeners, for tuning into the CYL podcast. And I want to thank our lovely guest,
Thank
Mare,
you.
for coming on to the podcast. I also want to thank my bro,
Hey,
Miracle, my co-host,
say less.
for being on this podcast. And also, if you guys are listening to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcast from, I would like for you guys to drop us a follow there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and comment on this video. Just comment your thoughts. Whatever you didn't understand, just comment and we'll be sure to answer. I've been your host, Jay. Don't limit your challenge your limits.
Hey. Well done.